Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns' win made history for major WWE star. Roman Reigns has become synonymous with dominance in WWE, and his monumental victory that etched his name in the annals of wrestling history serves as a reminder of his unparalleled reign. Since his return to WWE in 2020 as the Tribal Chief, Reigns has not only risen to the top of the mountain, but has reshaped the landscape of professional wrestling with every triumph. His historic win, one that solidified his status as the face of WWE, goes far beyond just another title defense. It marked a pivotal moment in wrestling history for both Reigns and the company itself. In an industry built on legends from Hulk Hogan and The Rock to Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Cena, Roman Reigns' crowning achievement has placed him among these titans, perhaps even exceeding their legacies. So what was the significance of Reigns' victory, and how did it change the course of WWE forever? Roman Reigns' journey to wrestling immortality came to a head on the biggest night of them all, WrestleMania. WWE's marquee event, known as the Showcase of the Immortals, has long been the stage where careers are defined, legends are born, and history is made. For Reigns, his moment arrived at WrestleMania 38, where he defended his Universal Championship against Brock Lesnar in the main event, a match touted as the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. It wasn't the first time Reigns and Lesnar had locked horns, but the stakes had never been higher. The match was a winner-takes-all contest for both Reigns' Universal Championship and Lesnar's WWE Championship. The outcome would not only unify WWE's top titles, but also determine who would sit at the very top of the wrestling world. With both titles on the line, the world watched as Reigns stood on the brink of history. From the moment the bell rang, it was clear that this match would be a brutal clash of titans. Brock Lesnar, a former UFC heavyweight champion, was the embodiment of raw power, and his history with Reigns made him an ever-present threat. Yet Roman Reigns, flanked by his ever-loyal cousins, the Usos, had evolved into something more than just another champion. He had become a larger-than-life figure, the Tribal Chief, whose dominance extended far beyond the ring. The match itself was a hard-hitting affair, with both Reigns and Lesnar trading devastating blows. Suplexes, Superman punches, spears, it was a clash of wills, with neither man willing to give an inch. Lesnar's relentless attacks were met with Reigns' resilience, but it was clear that Roman's strategy wasn't just about brute force, it was about survival, precision, and calculated dominance. One of the most memorable moments came when Reigns delivered a brutal spear that sent Lesnar crashing through the barricade outside the ring. It was a stunning visual that symbolized Reigns' tenacity. He wasn't just trying to win, he was fighting to claim his place in history. As the match wore on, the physical toll on both men became apparent, but Roman, embodying his Tribal Chief persona, showed no signs of backing down. The decisive moment came when Reigns, capitalizing on a brief lapse in Lesnar's defenses, hit his signature spear. The impact shook the ring, and in the blink of an eye, Reigns pinned Brock Lesnar to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. It was the culmination of years of hard work, character evolution, and an unwavering commitment to being the best. Roman Reigns' win over Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania was not just another title victory. It was a statement that cemented him as arguably the greatest champion in modern WWE history. By unifying the WWE and Universal Championships, Reigns became the face of the entire company, carrying the legacy of both belts, and symbolizing his total dominance over the wrestling world. This victory also marked the longest continuous championship reign in WWE's modern era. At the time of his win, Reigns had already held the Universal Championship for over 580 days, an impressive feat in itself. But with the addition of the WWE Championship, Reigns' reign took on an entirely new meaning. He wasn't just a champion, he was the champion. The title unification, much like the days of the old Undisputed Championship, meant that there was no debate about who was the top dog in WWE. Roman Reigns stood tall, undisputed, unchallenged, and unrivaled. His win transcended wrestling accolades and made him the central figure around which WWE's entire product revolved. His dominance, both as a character and a competitor, reached unprecedented levels. Roman Reigns' WrestleMania win didn't just change the trajectory of his career, it altered WWE's path as a whole. In the years following his victory, Reigns continued to dominate the main event scene, crushing every challenger in his path. Whether it was Daniel Bryan, Edge, John Cena, or Kevin Owens, no one could dethrone the Tribal Chief. He was untouchable. This historic reign catapulted Roman Reigns into conversations about the greatest of all time, GOAT. For years, WWE tried to mold Reigns into the company's top babyface, but it wasn't until his transformation into the villainous Tribal Chief that everything clicked. Fans, critics, and even peers began to see Reigns in a new light. His ability to command a crowd, deliver riveting promos, and tell a compelling story in the ring made him one of the most captivating figures in all of entertainment. Many have drawn comparisons between Reigns and some of the all-time greats like The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Hulk Hogan. However, Reigns' victory and subsequent reign have allowed him to carve out a space all his own. Unlike many champions before him, Roman has reinvented what it means to be a champion in the modern era, carrying the company during a time of significant transition. With his place in history secure, the question now is, what's next for Roman Reigns? While many challengers have tried to topple him, none have succeeded. His character's complex nature, balancing family loyalty, ruthless ambition, and an insatiable desire for respect, makes for storytelling gold. There's no telling how long his historic reign will continue, but one thing is certain. Roman Reigns is on a path to becoming the greatest champion WWE has ever seen. Whether his next challenge comes from within his own family, perhaps another confrontation with G or Jimmy Uso, or from an outside force like Cody Rhodes or even The Rock, Reigns' dominance seems far from over. Every victory adds another layer to his legacy, and every match feels like a potential milestone in an already historic career. Roman Reigns' WrestleMania victory was a turning point, not just for him, but for WWE as a whole. It marked the moment when Reigns transcended being just another wrestler and became a living legend, the kind that future generations of superstars will aspire to match. The Tribal Chief has not just made history, he is history.